when you're talking about outsourcing, it sounds like you're cutting down jobs in Pennsylvania. So that seems counter to an organization that is trained to, foster jobs. So tell me about outsourcing versus IT. How should companies be thinking about this?
Actually, even though we have outsourced our infrastructure support, we used a Pennsylvania provider. So even though it may have avoided adding a position in our organization, it made business for an external consulting company to actually do that kind of work for us.
So it's just a reallocation of jobs.
Absolutely.
Now, well, help me with this outsourcing thing because I've talked to a lot of businesses about that, and they go through a lot of angst about this. They're worried about several different things. So I wonder if you can just kind of go through them. I'll bring up what they've told me, and you tell me how you went about thinking about this. The first one was, I'm afraid to give up control of my IT control in-house to somebody outside because I feel like I'm losing control. So did you feel like you had less control when you outsourced this?
No, I actually felt that our control, even though we may have passed some of that responsibility out to the outsourcing company, actually it was the type of work that we don't want to be in anyway. And they were specialists at it. They were able to do the backups automatically. They were able to answer our questions through their help desk support. They were able to help put together an infrastructure plan for us that really worked and kept our infrastructure up and running 99.9% of the time. So it improved our productivity. It took us out of the business of maintaining our infrastructure and put us back in the business of what we're supposed to be here doing, and that's helping Pennsylvania businesses employ technology for the growth of their business.
What did your provider do, and what should small businesses expect from their provider to give you, some kind of I don't know, outline, report, something that really helps them understand everything about their IT and that they've got all those passwords and so forth. Did you get anything like that from your provider?
We did receive a huge manual of documentation about who had what computer on the network, what the passwords are for those computers. All the keys to the kingdom, if you want to call it that, were provided back to us. It was key in the upfront work for the external managed resources provider to understand everything about our infrastructure, and if they don't have the keys to all of those computers and networks, they can't really do the analysis work that they had to do. We built a confidence in them because of the professionalism that they carried throughout the whole implementation project.
This completes part 2. Please click on part 3 to learn how to go about selecting the right IT provider for your particular situation.